Glad to
in
be.
a short time how this business works. Did this kind of take you by surprise, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you said, it's just part of the business. I'm excited to be here. Got in uh, midnight on Monday, and so going on 2 days here already. But excited to be a part of this organization and help any way I can.
You had a choice whether to agree to this or not. Why did you agree to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a great opportunity. Just come in here, learn from Coach Stefanski. Obviously, when I was at the Patriots, I had AVP and TC and those guys, and kind of ran a similar offense. So, being able to come here and kind of already have knowledge of what's going on here is, something that I took into consideration.
Are you referring to preseason training camp?
Yes. Yep.
Browns fans had a chance a couple years ago to see you here in that 300-yard game you had with New England. Just what do you remember about coming here and that game and everything like that?
Yeah, I remember it was, very loud, very hostile environment. It was a great game for us. I told Coach Stefanski, hopefully, we can kind of reciprocate.
You've had a chance in your short career so far to work with some of the greatest minds in this game, with Belichick and now Andy Reid for the period you were there with the Chiefs. Just what have you kind of learned from those two guys, two legends as coaches, as you kind of continue your career?
Yeah, I've learned a lot. I mean, obviously, Bill was kind of big on the defensive side. I mean, he's one of the greatest defensive coaches of all time. So learning that aspect and that part of the game from him and how he sees defenses was definitely helped. And then you go to Kansas City and you have Coach Reid, who's the opposite. He's one of the greatest ever offensive coaches. So just picking those guys' brains, just both sides of the ball, and it's just been awesome. The last 2.5 years to learn from those guys, and learned a lot, and hopefully whenever the opportunity comes to kind of put that on the field.
Bailey, just going into the quarterback room with a guy like Jameis, what's that been like just in your short time now, together with him?
Yeah, it's been great. I've heard a lot of great things about Jameis before I got here. So, we didn't know each other before I got here, but introduced each other, one another. Went right into meetings when I got here. So it's been a pretty smooth transition, and I'm excited to be a part of the room with him and DTR.
Kevin said he doesn't know if DTR is going to be able to throw given the finger injury. So if you have to be the backup on Sunday, how do you get ready to do that so fast?
Yeah, just grind, honestly. Just get to work, study, watch film. Obviously, that's, Coach Stefanski's decision on what he wants to do and what he sees fit. But, like I said, I'm kind of familiar with the system already, so it'd be pretty easy for me to, pick it up and hit the ground running. And, we'll see come Sunday.
We know the rules of the practice squad and all that. You're here for a minimum of 3 weeks. Is it your mindset that this is a seasonal and stay here?
Yeah, 100%. I think that was kind of what was, communicated before when I got here. Be here all year and, do everything I can to help this team win, last, 11 weeks. So, I'm excited.
How difficult is it, though? Because we know those things are so intensive. There's so
Yep.
much to them. So when you try to jump team to team, like how long can that process take? How difficult is that for players? I know you get a little bit used to it, but
Yeah.
what's that process like?
It's it's a hard process. It's a lot of hours sitting in there, getting flashcards out. Just sitting there hour after hour, just going through flashcards and things like that. But obviously with Coach Dorsey here, some things have changed. New verbiage and what I've learned when I was at the Patriots. So just kind of learning that and picking up on that stuff. But kind of like the main gist of the offense and the scheme is kind of the same what I've learned there, and just picking that up. And if there's any new things, obviously I have Ashton, QB coach, and Jameis, those guys to lean on and ask questions for to kind of pick up on it as fast as possible before Sunday.
What was it like being with the Chiefs for a few weeks?
No, it was great. Meet with Pat. Obviously, we kind of had a connection before, dating back to college. His QB coach was my offensive coordinator in college, so we kind of had that connection already. And then getting there and learning from him. Obviously he's, the best at this position, and so learning from him, learning from Carson, and learning from Coach Reid and all those guys there in that offense was pretty sweet.
What was your biggest takeaway from Pat, from his game, from just working so closely with him during this time?
Yeah, just how hard he prepares and the way he prepares. I was able to sit in a lot of meetings and watch him, the way he watches film, the way he studies the game plan. Things like that, how intricate and how serious he is about that stuff. And I was always, every time he was doing something or at practice or in meetings, I was always paying attention, taking notes down, and just kind of learning from him and listening to how he sees the game and trying to take that into myself.
Did he teach you how to throw behind the back?
No, we didn't get to that part. I was only there for maybe the 7th week. If I was there, we would have got it.
Very good.
Oh, good. Thank you.